Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. How is everyone today? It's warm, it's boiling today, and I've been running around like an absolute lunatic. So let me just silence that, make sure it don't come up. So what's everyone up to today? Hope you're all well. We've got a few people on already. Hope you enjoyed the episode 6 of Who Are You with Kiam. No, not with Kiam, with Akio. Sorry. Just saw Kiam's come up on there, just associated it with Kiam. Akio Fernandez, otherwise known as Blue Wolf on Twitter. Go over and check him out. And yeah, it was great to catch up with him. He's been on the channel before. I'll just move this camera a little bit. He's been on the channel before. You've seen him before, but not spoke to him for a while on any of our vlogs at Man City Fan TV. So thought I'd catch up with him the other day, and he said, yeah, but I'm busy with work and whatever else. So he came on, and yeah, it was a great interview and great to see. We had Carl on the first episode that was in Washington, and we did several others with sort of City fans and things like that. So it was nice to get somebody else from overseas. And yeah, Carl's been to the Etihad, so we've met Carl at the Etihad at City games. But Akio's desperate to come over, and he gave a really impassioned sort of answers to his 5 questions, and hopefully we can catch up with him with at the Etihad. And yeah, he can meet up. I said to him after the interview, if you want to come over and stay with me at my house and before the game and things like that, you're more than welcome. So I'll put him up, and yeah, it'd be great to catch up with him. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, he might get over here next year and sort of set himself into the Manchester lifestyle and maybe get a job over here and things like that. So don't forget, go over and watch episode 6 of Who Are You with Akio. And there's another one coming up, and this time it's a female, and that should be interesting. Now, also this afternoon I posted, I was going to wait till tomorrow, but I've got other plans for videoing and editing and things like that. Is she fit? You leave her alone. She's a good friend of mine. Massive blue, proper withy girl. So don't mess with her. And I mean, don't mess with her. But yeah, she's lovely. Now, I was going to put it out tomorrow, but I've got I've got more filming and stuff like that to do tomorrow. Well, you're Withington lad, so quite posh compared to Withy. I think she's a Bagley girl or New or Green. I can't remember. I think Bagley girl. Good friends with the front man from Stone Roses. So yeah, Ian Brown. So he's a good friend of hers. So that'd be interesting. Speaking to Donna tomorrow. So don't forget, like I said, I was going to put the video out tomorrow, but I've got more filming and editing I needed to do. So I put the video out this afternoon. It was really good. It's the new series. We've got still running the Who Are You, but like I said, we've got 10 up to 10 projects running over the next three months. So it's just madness at the moment on Man City Fan TV. So this is the new series, and it's called Pre-Season Training. It's all about everything, chatter with Man City fans, young, old, overseas, whatever, and it's just all about what's current at the moment. The episode 1 was all about the Rodri. It was all about the Angelino signings. We were looking at statistics for player ages. We were looking at who potentially could come in, the likes of Ake or Maguire or Cancelo. We looked at sort of academy players and targets for next season. So hope you really enjoyed that first episode of Pre-Season Friendly, and there'll be loads more coming out in the coming sort of days, weeks, whatever. So anyway, if you haven't seen it, go over, check it out. It's really good, and it's quite funny. There's some Phil and Chris who are on there, who've been on the Who Are You series. Really nice guys, and big City fans, season ticket holders and everything. So let me just go through your questions. J Fresh Donna, hey, how are you, buddy? Kiam MCFC says, just started watching the Pre-Season Friendly, loving it. Thanks, mate. Brandon Wallace, Cancelo back on. Said it yesterday. I don't know. There's a glimmer of light, but I think it just depends on too many things happening at once. What are City's pre-season plans and where we're going? We're going to Asia. The pre-season training should come. You should have asked me that before. Sorry, I didn't have it up on the screen. Let me just bring it up. I think 17th of July is the first game. I'll take a look and bring it up for you so you can have a look. So the pre-season tour, well, the pre-season training actually starts on Monday, and I've said that for weeks. See that Pep had been given the players that extra week off, which I think is absolutely, spot on, and that's the way it should happen. And I think they're at the academy for 3, maybe 4 days before they fly out to Asia, and then there's the tour in China and Japan, and they've got 3 games, if I remember rightly. If I try and remember, I'll try and bring the dates up for you, and I'll post them on this link, Kiam. So West Ham and 2 of the games, and I'd be surprised if any of the real big superstars. I think Rodri will probably go, if I'm being honest with you. But I think the likes of those in the Copa America, the likes of Mahrez, the likes of Sterling, Walker, etc., who've been in the Nations League, I think they will. Oh, got a bit of a wasp going on. I think they'll probably be given an extra week, and you might see in the final game, maybe, I don't know, maybe you'll see. Right, I've just got it up here. So City on the 17th, 17th of July, we've got West Ham in the first round, or semi-final, they're calling it. The 24th, we've got Kitchi, which is on the 24th of July, and then we finish with Yokohama FM on the 27th. So that's the lineup for the Asia tour. Abdullah says, seriously, we need to ditch Maguire and go full in for Ake. That boy got pace and will come handy on the high line. He's a good player. We spoke about it. Go and watch the video. We talked all about Maguire, Ake, Cancelo, and others on the video that we just posted a couple of hours ago on the channel. It's the new series, if you missed it. It's called Pre-Season Friendly. Bernard Deneen, good day, Andy, and guys, good afternoon. Issue oh, sorry, this was one that was coming up on my phone earlier. Don't need with it, girls, they'll knock your teeth in. Hey, you don't want to mess with her, trust me. But she's a lovely girl, really, really nice. She's a good friend of mine, and also my wife. Section 20, hey Andy and Sky Blues. Hi, Kamal Dwyer, how are you? Do you think Sane is staying? Yes, I do. I do. Marcus is on. Hi Andy, remembered your name there, mate. Section 20, pre-season friendly was great. I really enjoyed it. Good, thank you, mate. I really appreciate your positive comments on there. Yeah, it was really good. So we'll be doing more of those series in the coming weeks before the actual season starts. Kamal Dwyer said, LFC bingo. Does somebody want to explain to him about LFC bingo? Bernard Deneen, pre-season friendly was good. Thank you, mate. Man in Motion, hi Andy. The weekend is here. It is. It's been a busy day today, though. I'm sweating cobs. Steve Black, hi Andy. Cancelo and Maguire both off. Well, I said Cancelo last Friday. I think I said yesterday there was a glimmer, a tiny, tiny glimmer of light that it might be potentially back on. But I'm not sure. It seems to be too many variables for it to go ahead. What I miss, J Fresh Stunner, nothing. We're just talking about the videos that we put out on Man City Fan TV today. If you haven't seen them, go over and check them out. They're really, really good. Hi, Paul Banahan. How are you, buddy? Kamal Dwyer. Ake doesn't add any height to our squad. Unpopular opinion, but I really don't want Ake. Really? You sure? I'm sure he's a pretty tall kid, but maybe he's what? Well, yeah, he's 5'11", 6 foot. So, but he's a good player. He's a very good player, very talented player. But he's to their own. Everyone's got their own opinion. Fixture says at the start of the last season, lots of our players were out of the World Cup, so they were not involved in pre-season games. But this season, they can get involved in pre-season friendly games. Well, they've all just been, mate. They've all just been on the Nations League, so they've only just gone on holiday. We've still got, you know, 3 players. Oh, sorry, 5, 6 players at the Copa America. We've got the likes of Mahrez in the AFCON. That's still ongoing. So. Doubt if they'll suddenly come back next week and go straight on a pre-season tour. They'll want a holiday, a proper holiday after that. Andreas says, I almost finished watching it. It was nice, Andy. Thank you very much. Marcus says, good memory. Hope you had a good day, pal. Oh, great. Somebody's come to the door. Sod's law. There you go. Give me 1 second. It's a parcel.
Hello, buddy. Thank you.
That was supposed to have been coming. So my wife said at 2 o'clock. But anyway, there you go. So we're back on. Kamal Aki's 5'11", but still good in the air. He has a very good leap on it. I mean, he's a superb player. Really, really good. Brandon says, at the moment, I'm sat in Costa Coffee and I could hardly hear you because of the coffee machine. So I'm listening to you on full volume and everyone is looking at me, can't out anything for you, Andy. Cheers, Brandon. Put some headphones in. Where's your headphones, mate? And all the kids today got these little iPhone sort of headphones. You should put them in. Yeah, while the door, yeah. Apologies for that. Regan, what we talked about? Well, we talked about some of the videos that have gone out on Man City Fan TV today already. Do you think Jesus is a contender for Player of the Tournament for the Copa America? He's done really, really well. Done really, really well. So maybe, Abdullah, maybe. Happens every time I stream games. I don't know. Well, it was waiting and waiting. There's nothing I can do because the door is right near my office in the hallway of the house. So my wife did say it should be around 2 o'clock, and I came home and it still wasn't here. And then obviously sod's law, it's Murphy's law that it was going to happen when I pressed record. But anyway, Brandon doing free marketing for Andy and the channel. Haha, well done, mate. Brandon doing free marketing. Don't know what that means. Brandon doing free marketing. Yeah, okay. Costa, there you go. That's what you mean. Costa, come and sort of, you know, I don't know, promote us, advertise with us, do whatever. Roberto Bologna, great vids today, Andy. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much. Explosive Nips, I'm back. What a brilliant name. Ollie Moore, hi, Andy. City should sign Aki and Cancelo and settle. You mean just chill out and that's it? Both of them. Aki and Cancelo, quite possibly they could easily do that. Terry UK says, hi Andy, how are you, Terry? Good today? Since he's on loudspeaker in the coffee shop, yeah, he should just go around like that. Go on, yeah, subscribe to this. Go and flick it on now and have a watch. It's probably a load of old people or business people having business meetings. What a name, I know it is. He's been on before. Not been on for a while, but brilliant name. There's some cracking names that come on Man City Fan TV. I love them. Vinny the Vegan, that's another one that always makes me laugh. Kamal Dwyer, apparently Pep now sees Fernandinho as a centre-back. Really, where's that from? Not read that one, mate. If you can put a link below where that's come from. It's not something I've read yet, but, you know, update us. If you've got some incoming news of where that's from, feel free to post it on here. Just watching this. Abdullah, would you play Aki ahead of Stones? No. Me personally, I'd have Laporte, Stones and Aki as 3 that would rotate. It all depends on Otamendi. I think it's coming back to which these old people are bringing it up. Let me just bring up, there was a couple of articles today about the whole thing. And basically, there was something in the MEN by Stu Brennan earlier this afternoon was talking about it. And they were basically saying that City are going, like I said it all along, City are going to go nowhere near this 80 million, 90 million price tag for carry Maguire. It just is not going to happen. It's that simple. But then goes on to talk about, if I bring it back up, sorry, I was just removing somebody. Talking about the fact that United have opened up the bidding at 70 million. But I said yesterday, Leicester are not gonna let him go for 70 million. It's that simple. So what they believe really is that they claim, or Stu Brennan claims, that the Blues, even though we've been linked with Bournemouth's Nathan Ake, and they've been following him for quite some time, there have been absolutely no moves to try and sign the 24-year-old. And Stu Brennan thinks a lot of it is going to come down to Nicolas Otamendi. What's going to happen with him? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go to Atletico Madrid? Is he going to go somewhere else? And I think a lot of it, just like the Cancelo thing, is going to be dependent on what happens with Danilo. I think the same thing is going to happen with the Maguire, the Ake, the Otamendi. It's all going to be dependent. Is Otamendi going to stay? And even Stu Brennan in there said there's the possibility that he's going to stay. And City might not go for a centre-back whatsoever. So, and a timeout in 5. Yeah, done, mate. We should sell Otamendi. He's a liability. Disagree. Completely disagree, Abdullah. Steve Black, I'm wondering if Pep will sign Alves for right back for a season instead of... There's always that option. There is always that option. Or you can look at in pre-season and look at the likes of Luke Bolton coming through. But if we keep Danilo's a perfect rotational player for Walker. Let's face it, look at Zinchenko. We talked about on the video earlier that we put on the channel. Zinchenko stayed, battled for his place. What if Walker has another poor start to the season? Danilo could easily become the right back at Man City. So it's up to him and whether he wants guarantees for game times or whatever. Marcus, seriously, that's what Leicester want for him. Yeah, they want him to be a world record, and they're well within their rights, absolutely in their rights too. Okay, looks far better buy than Maguire to me. Jerry Gow says, I agree, I totally agree. Blue Heart Andy, well impressed with Rodri. Talks well, seems very intelligent, possible club captain. Yeah, very much so. Even though he's only 23. But you've seen the likes of De Ligt captain the team at 19. So yeah, it could possibly be. Still think Kevin De Bruyne. I know David Silva's the club captain for this season, but still think De Bruyne might be the heir to Vinny's throne. But in the future, without a shadow of a doubt. Agreed, I'd take Ake over Maguire, says Section. Brigand, I love the way City do their transfer business. Buy players that you want for the money that they seem fit. As soon as the other clubs start increasing their transfer fee, walk away. Absolutely. And it's also a clever tactic, isn't it? If City go in for somebody, now we know that we can pull the, I won't say the word, of United and just go, oh, we're in for this. Suddenly, you know, United within 24 hours are going to say we're in for him as well. So we can, we're inflating markets anyway, so we may as well inflate it in a different way. Ollie Moore says, will Fernandinho still get first team place with Roger coming in, especially with the competition we have him? I think he'll start. I think Fernandinho will be the main man, certainly at the start of the season, as long as he's fit and rested. And Rodri will gradually come into games, replace him. And we'll see towards the end of the season whether Rodri actually takes up that mantle. Remember, Rodri's still got a lot of learning to do. It's not as simple as walking into... Remember, he's a like-for-like replacement, and he's got a lot of learning to do on how Fernandinho runs that whole Pep system. Crucial to the system. And it's not something that he'll just walk into. But hopefully he'll pick it up quickly. Michael DM, I don't want Stones and Otamendi. Why not, Michael? Terry UK, I'm glad Angelino's back. And we've got Rodrigo, yeah, Rodney, Terry UK. Danilo is Mr. Consistent. He is Kamal. Steve Black says, thing is, the English players needed for quota. How do we stand on that? I think we're fine. I think we're okay. Maybe we could bring one more through. We should be okay as it stands at the moment. I don't think there's any issues with it. I'll be honest with you, moving into next season. but it wouldn't harm and it would give us a little bit more flexibility. Cookie Monster says, Alves said he wouldn't come to City because he wanted to win trophies. How gutted is he now? Absolutely. I'm in a coffee shop now full of old farts doing business. I'm one of them. Which coffee shop? Is it a private one? Is it, promote it, get the video out there. Explosive Nip says, looking forward to seeing Angelino this season after his time at PSV. Yes, so am I. Steve Black just popped in a coffee shop. Someone has a link on full. Well done, Steve Black. Marcus says, football money's gone crazy. Of course it has, mate. Let's talk about six, baby, Ganesh. Ollie Moore says, and we have some very good prospects in our left back position. I think Zinchenko should start and Angelino can grow into the team. So basically, is it true Mendy is out for the summer tour? I've not read anything official on that. Somebody mentioned something yesterday morning, or was it yesterday lunchtime, that he could be out. I've not read anything official on the fact that Mendy is out for the summer tour. Ganache, LFC bingo. Somebody please, can you explain LFC bingo to these people? If you're not a Twitter follower, go over and follow me at Aviation Blue. And it's a common theme that's been running for years. I think it was started. I'm just putting my Twitter account up there. I think it was started back in the BBC 606 days, where people used to throw out some, little bit of grenades and try to grab and see how many sort of, not just LFC bingo, United bingo or whatever, and see if they could come up with oil money or Arabs or something that is just practically boring, and just bring up that whole thing, bought the league and blah blah blah. That's called bingo. If you don't know what bingo is, and maybe that's the reason why you don't know what bingo is, it's a numbers game in the UK, where you buy a card, it's got a set of numbers, and then somebody draws a random, like a lottery or a lotto, and you mark off, and if you get the full lot of them, you shout bingo, and that means you win some money and things. So they do the same thing with terminology that's used by opposition fans, like like I said, oil money, Arabs, human rights, buying the league, that type of thing. I think Rodri will start season to give Fernandinho a rest from copper stuff. Quite possible. Maybe Steve, maybe he will. Peter Curry, what do you think will happen with Gundogan now that we've signed Rodri? Don't know. All depends. He'll either sign an extension or he'll be sold, one way or the other, or he'll run down his contract and he'll be a bit part player. Any news on Otamendi? No, Sam Jarvis spoke about that earlier, mate. Did the Otter thing. Still, everything's up in the air with him. Rodrigo says, Ashkith, Cookie Monster, don't know why everyone is saying they don't want Stones and Otamendi. I think they're good enough plus Laporte. Me neither, mate. Me neither. I don't get it either. I know what bingo is. Yep. Okay, Ashkith. Mingy Wong, is Muric staying or going? Still don't know. I'm suspecting he'll go on loan. Ganesh, Fabinho over Rodri. In your dreams. In your dreams. Blue Heart, Rodri will have the 5 pre-season games, including the Charity Shield, to gel with his new teammates. I think he'll be on it before Crimbo. Let's hope so. Absolutely. Quicker the better. Steve Black, think LFC bingo seems a line short of a... Kiam, you're live in Vancouver coffee shop. Everyone is listening in, looking very confused. Can you say awesome a few times? Awesome! It's just absolutely awesome. There you go. Ollie Moore, David Silva last season, and he's wearing the captain's armband, which I think is right, as he's one of the best midfielders ever to play in the Premier League. Maybe Rodri could be his successor. Well, I don't think he'll be David Silva's successor, I'll be honest with you. We've got Phil Foden for that. Ollie Moore, all Foden, sorry. Yeah, he said it afterwards. Kamal, why so much Otamendi hate? He's an amazing... Absolutely, yeah, don't get it. Don't forget, it did really nothing wrong. The red card, but the season before was in the Premier League Team of the Year. I actually just read today that Gundo, that he wants to re-establish contract talks with City and that he wants to extend it. Mate, that was about 2-3 weeks ago. Frex to it. Hey Andy, how are you? You're new. Jay Fresh Stunner, Fabinho didn't even make Brazil Copper squad yet. I mean, he's not a patch. Terry UK's Gundogan getting a contract? Don't know yet. Cookie Monster, Fabinho over Rodri. Are you even a City fan? More like you Do you even watch football? Fabinho guy's a joke, rather have small lead. Different positions, I'm guessing, but I get your sentiment. Robert Obalandi, Andy, that was the most Australian awesome I've ever heard. I'm crap at I'm crap at accents. Awesome, I don't know. Maybe it's because I lived out in Australia. I don't know. Rubbish. Somebody else. Maybe I need to bring something up on here. If I silence if I can get a awesome. Don't know. Maybe I'll bring something up at the end and then I can flick it out to Kiam, is it, who's in Vancouver? It's good here, everyone watching in the coffee shop. How come all these United fans have now got a moral compass? I know. Marcus, do you have any plans for Man City TV in the future? Absolutely loads, mate. Loads. You've already seen the transition over the last 7 weeks. The stuff we're doing. I mean, that's a tip of the iceberg, mate. Below all the other stuff that we're doing, below the surface, loads and loads of stuff. And the season's not even started yet. Wait until the season comes. I heard that City was not going to sign no other player. Who knows? We'll see. I'm hoping Leroy and Glundell will extend soon. Great summer signings. Yeah, I think both will be at City. I honestly do. Sam Jarvis, Delta Galatasaray. Any news? Not heard that one, mate. First I've heard on that one. Abdullah, I hope we see Sane at his. I hope we see Sane at his best. Let's hope so. Andy shout. What was that? J Fresh done it. Andy shout. You want Putin? Shout. I want Putin. I don't know what that. Oh no. What have I just said? J Fresh Stunner, what are you dragging me into? I've got a funny feeling I know what that is. Peter Curry, new to this site, but looking forward to sharing views with fellow Blues. Love what you're doing. Onwards and upwards. Hashtag together, MCFC City Tool. Thank you to Peter Curry. Really appreciate it, mate. J Fresh, it's a Canadian thing. Good one, Andy. I'm kind of new here, pal. Marcus, don't worry, mate. Ashkith, I'm loving the new ideas. Thank you. Roberto Blondie says, I said I don't want mayonnaise on my bloody burger. Canadian thing, apparently. Kamal, what time will the pre-season games happen? UK time. I think I mentioned it before. They were, I think the kickoffs are 1:30, 5:30, there or thereabouts in the UK. Kiam says, I'm a bit concerned about this coffee shop's human rights, so I'm going to head back to my place. Love it. Steve Black, I think Pep will say to Sani, okay, lad, show us what you can do whilst let Mahrez rest from Africans Cup. It's over to him. I think Pep has a massive, a love for Sane. I think he just frustrates him with the fact that he's not, he just didn't do it last season. He didn't do what he was asking him to do. Section 20, poutine, Canadian chips and gravy, Andy, it's with some cheese on top. All right, okay. I thought it was something else. J Fresh Stunner. Oh, yeah, are you in Canada? Oh, yeah. J Fresh, are you in Saskatoon? Sorry, I thought, for some reason, I thought you were in Jamaica or something. I'm thinking, and that's poutine. I don't know, we're not even going there. I did say it. Abdullah, have you brought new kit? Hated it first. I'm not a kit person. Never bought one since I was probably, 13 years of age. But they're definitely growing on me as well. It's Canadian food. Okay, J Fresh. Scott Williams, afternoon, all impressed with Roger's press conference, but someone is getting a rollicking for filming him in a night top during his intro video. Oh, really? I watched it earlier. Did he have a night top on? Heron says, I'm content with our squad players now. Let the season begin. The Prince Hot Jordan 11 says, I think there's space for Everton Suarez. No, going to talk about him. No, definitely not. Brian Gardner, hi Andy, hope all is well. Hear that City have not put in for Maguire. City think they're asking too much. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, mate. You need to press that bell icon below the video. That way you'll get a notification immediately that we're live. We've been on now for nearly half an hour. We talked about that earlier, buddy. But you can always watch it back. Don't worry, you can always come back and watch it. It's good for me once in my life because it's an evening here in India rather than later. Ashkith, no problem, buddy. Yes, Isso. Hey, Andy, I'm so proud of what you and what you're doing with this channel. Keep up fantastic word, lad. City till I die. Thank you very much, mate. Marcus says, I thought it was something else. Go. Jay Fresh, Pep knows how good Sani can be. He does. I thought Jay Fresh was in the Caribbean. I did, but I think I'm sure he's in Saskatoon. Jay Fresh, just tell me. Yeah, Saskatoon. There you go. I've just seen it come up below. Putin is Russian. Saskatoon. That is a funny name for the Caribbean, mate. No, it's a bloody, yeah, I've been there. Trust me. It's, all I can say is I only went in the winter and it's bloody cold. Section 20, can't beat proper chips and gravy from a man chippy. No chance you can't. He's from Barbados, yeah. He is originally, but he lives out there. Ashkith, Andy, I was talking about the pre-season matches, not the video. Pre-season matches, sorry, mate. What was that you were talking about? Pre-season matches? I think I read it out earlier. I had the fixtures up and I read them out. If you're talking about UK time, if you're on about the Asia, I think you're on about the Asia games. The game against West Ham is 13:30 on the 17th. The game against Kitchi is at 1300. And sorry, Yokohama is at 11:30, not 17:30. So you've got around about lunchtime. They're going to be live, or live. I say that's what time they're going to be. The time in the UK. Sorry, I'm late. Has Mangala been sold? No, don't know. Salads are better in this weather. Cheese and onion. Oh, we're getting on to food. We're not going there. Right, I'm gonna just got some quick news because we've been on already. Let's pull up. What was the first one I was looking at? Let's see. And that was Suarez. Yeah. He's come out basically and said that it's his dream to play in England. He said it's the dream of every player at the highest level to wants to play in Europe. I believe that for me, the most competitive football at the moment is in England, which is a league that attracts a lot of attention. If I was to choose a league to play in, the Premier League would be a dream come true. To play in a league of a very high technical level, tactically as well, it would certainly add a lot to my game. But he's currently on, as we know, he's on Copa America duty, where he scored 2 goals. But he's insisted, and this is from Everton Suarez himself, that no approach has been made to him. He said, to me, and this is in quotes, to me, so far, nothing. Also, because I asked my representatives not to communicate anything until the end of the competition, so I stayed totally focused here to do a great job. So this is all absolute speculation about Everton Suarez, nothing, and that's from his lips, not paper talk, nothing. So the Suarez thing, I said to you last week, the beginning of last week when it was coming out, I said it was garbage, nonsense, and I don't even think City will even bother talking to him, not unless it's looking at maybe a buy to loan back to Guerrero and come back next season. There's no point because he's not going to play any game time. If Sane stays, he's not going to play any game time because Jesus will be the backup for Guerrero. We've got Sterling can play on the left. We've got Sane who will play on the left. We've got Mahrez on the right. We've got Bernardo Silva. There's no room for him. Absolutely no room. So unless we buy him now, loan him back and let him come back next season, I think it's a non-starter. Philip Scott, Surety. Hello, Andy Blues. Ashkid, thank you, Andy. You're more than welcome. Roberto Blondie, the second rule of MCFC Fan TV is don't mention food. not after the last couple of nights. Sweets one night, butties the next. Ayel Berkovic or I think you mean Ali Benarbia. Going down memory lane. Ali Benarbia every day of the week. Heron says, I'm willing to bet we will see Rodri and Fernandinho playing together in a game or two, provided we don't sign a company. Yeah, possibly if Fernandinho goes and covers at centre-back. But like I said the other day, you might see them together at some point, maybe, let's say, the second half. We're winning 3-1. We want to, shop, and we can put 2 of them in there, and one can play slightly ahead of the other, or we can change formation and go in a 3-5-2. I don't think I can't be surprised if we see both of them playing normally right from the start. Mangala's serving chips and gravy in the coffee shop right now. Ali B every day, absolutely. We're good on forwards. I guess Foden can play some forward. Forward shot last year after Brahim left. We're all right. Our goals come from all over. They don't come just solely of a striker. They come from everywhere. Steve Blackman Gala would Mr. Fryer. Very good, Jerry Gow. Scott, I would go with... you're going... Marcus, you're going for Al Berkovic. Ali Banabi was class, though. He was class. Scott, and we have got the young lad Pozo. Well, I think we'll get a run out pre-season. We've got a few. Look at the video we talked about. I think there'll be a number. Talked about the likes of Paveda, likes of Tommy Doyle, and others on the video that we put out earlier. The new series called Pre-Season Friendly, and where we chat to City fans, local City fans in Manchester, overseas. We talk all about the hot topics that are around over that previous sort of like few days, and that'll come out every, I don't know yet. It depends what happens. If something breaks and there's a load of news, we'll do something with other fans. So that one's ongoing throughout the summer. So that's why it's called Pre-Season Friendly. Jerry Gow, yes, and the plate. Both on rejoins Juve, yeah, I know. Heron sign Everton and loan him out to footballing team like Leicester or Bournemouth. Who knows? Who knows, if I'm honest. Right, moving on to the next bit of, I say news, it's nothing really, and that is, let me see who was talking about, Guerrero. And this was, if I can bring it up. This was an article that was talking about City apparently competing with PSG for Rafael Guerrero because, in quotes, Guardiola appreciates his qualities. I'm not too sure about this one. But basically, PSG have just announced Ander Herrera's moved and Pablo Sarabia. But there's also talk of them buying a third midfielder, which is Rafael Guerreiro. He's a Portuguese international, and they reckon that PSG have been in for him from a long time, since he's moved to Dortmund. And Thomas Tuchel is now in charge. A return is even. So he's played under Tuchel at Dortmund. So Le Parisien basically believed that there could be some competition from Man City for Guerrero's signature. It's claimed the citizens are also interested in the former left-back, but it's as a midfielder that their Spanish manager has plans for this particular player. They're already planning for post-David Silva, they reckon, and they think that Guerrero can be converted from where he originally started as a left-back into an attacking midfielder, playmaking role. They reckon it would be a fee of around 20 to 25 million euro. But for me, I think it's garbage. So I'm not going to spend any more time on it. I think it's absolute nonsense, if I'm being honest. Quick, few more before we finish. Paveda, I hope this guy's good. Too soon to tell. Yeah, well, again, we talked about Paveda on the channel, on the video we put out earlier, pre-season friendly video. Andy, any chance of doing something on reserve youth players at some point, like ones to watch? Yeah, we'll do something on that. We have got plans for that, mate. We've just been maxed out this last week or two there's been a lot of things happening, so definitely will do something on that, promise. And actually we've got somebody, and I just need to tie them down to do the video on it, not me, somebody else who is, let's say, pretty close to the academy team. So they have said that I need to get back to them. I should have got back to them probably by now, but I need to go back to them. And rather than me doing a mess of it, better to get somebody who knows what they're talking about. Otherwise, I could just do my stuff. They would do a far better job of it. So it'd make me look a bit stupid if I did a video on it. I'm guessing. But if not, and they can't do it, then I'll do something But I'd rather them do it because they know everything about City's academy. Scott Williams, we'll check it out later. Andy, been all day, just wanted to catch the back end of this. Sounds like good watch. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Scott. Don't forget, we get linked with players that may go to sister clubs. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it could be. Who knows? Right, next one. LFC Bingo. For those who know about Bingo. Well, it seems like we're proper boiling some, as you know what. And it seems not only yesterday we were annoying all the United fans on social media with regards to the fact that we've signed Rodri and Angelino and everyone. Today, Liverpool fans seem to be really pissed off the fact that, you know, they're jumping on the bandwagon now and sort of like complaining of the fact that Liverpool haven't signed anybody of any worth and cover for certain players, and on social media's jumped all over it again. And we've got one here which is Klopp style on social media saying City signing Rodri is worrying for Liverpool and the rest of the league. We saw how much of a loss it was for City when they didn't have Fernandinho last season. They dropped points because of his absence. Now they have a more than adequate long-term replacement. Frustrating. We've had another reply to these tweets saying people don't get the point that City are literally buying the league, and as much as we put it up to the last day with them last season, we won't always be lucky in regards to injuries to key players. They made it through with injuries to Fernandinho and KDB. We can't do that. Another says, I recall them not playing Fernandinho a fair amount towards the end of the season, and they won like 15 in a row. That team is just a really good squad and will be hard to beat. They are also oil money United and will continue buying 70 million players to plug the tiniest gap. Bingo! Somebody replied, I think it shows they're very worried about us. A Liverpool fan. I think with City signing Rodri, that's a message to Klopp that he should get a world-class midfielder. Somebody else says, it's a great signing from City. Always knew they'd have a better squad than us. Doubt that will change anytime soon. We can't afford to match them important couple of weeks in the transfer window. Someone's saying it really is. If we have got any hope of finishing ahead of them, we've got to spend some serious money to compete. No point in settling for second best. Another Liverpool fan, Patrick Nielsen. I really hope we go out and spend on quality players. We need to keep up with that oil-fueled machine. It's a bit frustrating seeing all of our rivals splash out on top talent while we do absolutely nothing. Kister says, we can't have a quiet window. We have the money and made a few sales. There's zero excuses, especially after winning 100 million from the Champions League too. Back up, left back and one forward or midfielder isn't asking too much, is it? Front three and Robbo could get injured, which could ruin our season. And finally, that's why we need signings, because I'm sorry, no offence to the 17-year-olds, but we cannot compete if we don't sign. So we're already boiling it on social media just with the announcement of two players, Angelino and Rodri. So we had United fans yesterday going apoplectic about the fact that, you know, United are doing nothing, absolutely nothing. They've signed a decent right back. That's it. And then the fans are saying, is this it? James and Longstaff, is this all we're good for? Today we've got Liverpool fans on social media and Twitter and everything else going mental. The fact that because we signed Rodri and Angelino, they think we're leaving them behind, and they already couldn't catch us last season. So it's great news. I mean, it's absolutely brilliant news. We're going about it in absolutely the right way. So, that's the way it is. Get back to a couple of your messages. It's our season, has to be number one. Hi Andy, love the rags and scousers, salt shedders. What says absolutely. But they have James Milner, says Steve Fly. Of course they do. He went there to win a load of trophies. He's won one. I think scousers are jealous. Do you really, Terry? Really? Kamal Dwyer, we signed Rodri because we're scared of Liverpool. Their fans are obsessed. Absolutely. Section, Kamal, rent-free, mate. Rent-free, absolutely. Ivor Anthony, good afternoon. How are you? Terry UK, very obsessed. Steve Black, in fairness, if we had scored against them and not lost to the ones we did, we would have been 12 points. I mean, absolutely. We know that, absolutely. Right, moving on to next couple of bits of news before I wrap up. That is Philip Sandler. We've been talking, well, people have been asking questions about Philip Sandler since he left Zwolle and made the switch last summer to City. But obviously he had a bit of a knee injury which sidelined him for the first few months of the season. And he had to wait until January this year, I think it was, when he made sort of his debut. He's 22 years of age, and he's played in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup last season. But seems that Anderlecht, and you know who from Anderlecht is following him. We know it's Vincent Kompany, and Anderlecht are showing some interest in him. And Belgium newspaper, I won't even try to pronounce it, now claimed that the Jupiler Pro League side have set their sights on the Amsterdam-born player on a loan deal. Obviously, that Kompany is now player coach of Anderlecht. He already knows Sandler inside out because he's trained with him. But it remains to see whether City will allow Sandler to go on loan with Vinny at Anderlecht. But remember who actually is his agent. Yes, Mino Raiola. So we'll wait and see. Is it the right move for me? Yeah, I'd send him on loan. And if it's with Vinny, let him go. I can't see him getting anywhere near the first team squad this 2019-20 season. I just can't, I'll be honest with you. So what better way of being looked after than by your ex-City captain? So I'm sure Pep will be looking at this with Cheeky and everyone else and thinking, you know what, Vinny will do a good job. He'll make sure he gets games time. Vinny knows all about Sandler. He knows all about him. And he won't let City down. And he won't let Sandler, the player, down. And basically let Raiola deal with Vinny, because I'm sure Cheeky and Pep don't want to deal with him. So there you go. That's on Sandler. Philip Sandler. For a moment, I thought it was Adam Sandler was going to make a film about City. Yeah, there's something about City. Is that what it was going to be called? Blue Heart, City out buying the league. We're just trying to make a fist of winning as much as we can. I don't give a damn what the Dippers and the Swamp think. Neither do I, mate. Shedders won to the tune of Only Fools and Horses. No income tax, no VAT, no money back, no FFP. God bless Man City. Well done, Shedders. Maybe that is the song for... maybe that's the song for Rodders. Dragon Meat, I still think it's quite close between Liverpool and Man City. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be between City again and Liverpool next season. Section Shedders 1. Oh, we should sing that at games. That would be great. Absolutely. Cookie Monster. Have you heard about Juventus getting Rabiot for free? They really are the kings of free signs. They are, absolutely. EF says no. Vinny will sort Sandler out. Steve Black. How many partner clubs are we in with now to loan out to NSC Breda? We've got 4. I think 4 in total. But depends whether you want to send them to the likes of Melbourne and New York as well. So, John Sentpeteri. Hi, just wondering how to release a new season review DVD. Don't know, mate. Not heard anything of it. You're new. Welcome to the channel, mate. Cookie Monster. Who have you got for the top 4 this season? Everyone keeps asking me this every day and I keep answering it. City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs. Arsenal, United to drop out of it. For being honest, I typed the full song. Right, talked about Soares, talked about Guerrero, talked about LFC Bingo, talked about Sandler, talked about Nico. The last little bit of nonsense probably, but who knows, is the fact that we have been rumoured to be in talks over signing a player called Jose Cifuentes. Now, Jose Cifuentes. And he apparently, allegedly, according to the Scottish paper, he's decided whether he wants to sign for Celtic or Man City. He's a 20-year-old wonder kid, allegedly. You know, that wonder kid tag that you get. And he plays for Americo de Quito, which is obviously the capital of Ecuador. And has just completed a degree in maths or mathematics in Ecuador. But he wants to make his next step in his footballing career, and they reckon that Cifuentes really impressed during the Under-20s World Cup, where Ecuador reached the semi-final in Poland this summer and won the Goal of the Tournament award. He's a creative midfielder and is set to complete a move to Europe, but he'd require a work permit before he could possibly come to City or Celtic, because it's just the way it is. But it might not be an issue for Celtic, but it certainly would be for City. And City would definitely loan him out, without a shadow of a doubt. And he's allegedly, according, and these are his quotes: "My aim is to play in Europe. I don't know which club I'll sign for yet, either Manchester City or Celtic. Nothing has been decided yet. I deserve my opportunity to play in Europe. It's where I have to be. And my mentality is that I'm going to be in Europe for a long time. I've spent a lot of time studying, and they taught me many things, including English, which I now understand better. To become a great footballer, I must learn languages and not just English. The studying has helped me on and off the pitch because I now believe I make decisions faster. Even when I do go to Europe, I want to continue studying. I want to have another profession besides football. Since I was little, I thought about going into business. The World Cup in Poland was a dream for me and the team. No one imagined Ecuador would reach the semi-finals. It was a great success. To wear the shirt of my country was a beautiful experience, and it was great to play against the best players in the world of my age group. My next ambition is to be part of the team that plays in the World Cup in 2022, and I will work very, very hard for it." So what we have here is I went back and looked at who the hell is this kid. He's 20 years of age, just turned 20 last month before. He's more of a, a defensive midfielder. Plays for Ecuadorian under-23 team. He's appearances, 9 appearances. I mean, he's been on loans worth about $250,000 between University Catalicha in Ecuador and CD America. But I mean, it's going to be one of those. Is it going to be another sort of Marcus Moreno that is touted to be sort of this next big thing? I thought it was quite funny that it is his, and this was quoted when he turned around and claimed that he said, "My aim is to play in Europe, and I don't know which club I will sign for yet. It's either City or United. It's City or Celtic." Well, either he knows something that certainly City don't, or we don't, but who knows? But I'll be very surprised. It might be one of those that we spend. I mean, the rumours were, I read another article this afternoon, and it was about €2 million or something, $2 million. So it's peanuts, really, if I'm being honest with you. Last time I saw Angelino live, says Ivor Anthony, at Little Hyde United when the academy was there. Funny how the world spins. He's back big time. Absolutely. Love Sandler. He's potentially going to be good. He's physically gifted. He's going to get great coaching. Well, he will do if he goes, but I can't see him getting much game time. Did you hear about that Che Adam at Southampton saying he could win the league? No. Jason from Big Brummy, fan who I'm good mates with. They really hate Che Adam. Gutted to see him leave. Might as well be Celtic, yeah. Wonder kid like Buster Phillips, Peter Curry says. Yeah, I mean, he's calling out. This is not agent talk. These are his words. So he's claiming he'll decide whether it's going to be City or Celtic. It's like, boy's got some big calls on his talent, or he knows something that we don't know. Boys in blue never give in. Hi Andy, Steve Raxall, how are you? Sinini, Yusuf, hi Andy. Buster Phillips, wow, that's a blast from the past. I'll have nightmares tonight about Nicky Summer will be taken in the corner flag. Cheers, Peter. Is Tosin going to get a chance in the main team? What do you think? I think he'd be sold. I'll be honest with you. Sam Jarvis, I think he'd be sold. I can't see him just keep going on loan deals. I think we may as well get rid of him. Those Cifuentes was a bit like Juego de position for... So you obviously watched the Fernandinho Rodri tactical analysis. Hey Usman, how are you? I think it's time we played Edison as our back five, play 6 in midfield and 4 up front. Wouldn't that be great? Hey, maybe for Vinny's testimonial. I'd love Tosin to make it City. He's a local lad from our side and Big Blue. Yeah, I just can't see it happening. I think he would have come back by now. Did he not say City? Might as well be Celtic. He said Manchester City or Celtic. Ivor Anthony beat you to it, Bernard. 1-1 after the Sawadee joke. Are we getting Maguire? I hope not. Or don't know yet. Blue Heart, it used to be, Rodney. Absolutely, it was Rodney Marsh. Not far away. Could use that one. Wonder Kid, I hate all this talk about. I know. It's just, they use it every time. Anyone comes out of South America, they always use the terminology Wonder Kid. Next Messi. All that type of garbage. Right, finally, just before I go, got a few minutes left. Fixture changes have been announced. Surprise. Is anybody surprised about fixture changes? 4 cities opening Premier League fixtures have been rescheduled because of TV broadcast. 3 of the matches are away games and all in August and September. So first up, we've got City's home game with Tottenham on Saturday, the 17th of August, has been changed from a 3 p.m. kickoff to a 5:30 kickoff. City will then travel to Bournemouth, which will now take place 24 hours later. It was originally scheduled for the 24th of August, Saturday the 24th at 3 p.m. The game has been moved to Sunday the 25th with a 2 p.m. kickoff. That's not too bad. It's a little bit earlier. I know it's a different day, but it's a little bit earlier, so travel back won't be as bad. Another lengthy away day will now kick off later than originally planned. City travel to Norwich on Saturday the 14th of September, with the game now starting at 5:30 instead of 3 p.m. Norwich is a shit to get to anyway, so I'm guessing most people will drive from Manchester anyway. But that's another late one coming back. Finally, the short trip to Merseyside to face Everton on the 28th of September has been changed from 3 p.m. Saturday to 4:30 p.m. on Sunday the 29th. But, however, should City have a Champions League group stage game the following Tuesday, the game will revert to the Saturday, the 28th of September, with a 5:30 p.m. start. So, there you go. Fixture change is already happening. We know it'll happen throughout the whole season. We know that'll happen. That's just the way it goes. But anyway, let me just quickly say goodbye to everyone. If there's anything else that's on here. Nice coming on here, get a laugh with some stuff. What I don't know. Well done, Terry. It is good fun. Do you think Foden will play more games next season? Yes, I do. Bernard, I worded it correctly. I'm working. You off to the Community Shield, mate? Hopefully, fingers crossed I am. I've just had some work that's come in, so I'm not sure whether I will or I won't. I have got a ticket, but I'm like that at the moment. I'm trying to get somebody to cover for me to go overseas, so... Ivor Anthony, you're a star, Bernard. I can multitask, but not very quickly. Norwich is okay for you, Steve Black. Can we talk about biscuits again? Says section. I'll give you. Go on then. 2 biscuits. What's your? All right. I'll give you 1 minute. Put up your best biscuits that you like. Go on. Over to you. Marcus says hobnobs. See you, Bernard. Section 20 says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1s. Jerry Gow, custard creams. I do like a custard cream. Bourbons. Oh no, Stevie Black. No, they're so boring. My wife loves bourbons. I hate them. Hello, Julio. You late, mate? Tunnets tea cakes, my favourite. I'm with you there, section. Chocolate digestives. Yeah, I like them. The Holy Grail jammy Dodgers. Wagon wheels. Yeah. We spoke about it the other day. Gorgeous. Rich tea, got to be for Dunkin' EF. That's the only reason. Otherwise, they're a bit boring. Custard cream Brexits. Tunnets caramel bars. I bought some of those the other day. The dark chocolate ones, because my wife likes dark chocolate, not milk chocolate. So I bought some of those the other day, and they were gorgeous. Not had them before. Good afternoon, Livinius. Shellers One has to be dark chocolate digestive. So you're into dark chocolate as well. How are you? Yeah, very well. How are you? Plain spotting Ringway. Hi. Plain spotting Ringway. Tell us more about you. Obviously, I'm in aviation, so and I know where Ringway Road is, and I know where the pub is, and everything else, and well, whether you're now at the proper plane spotting section at the back. Penguins, yeah, penguins are good. Jammy Dodgers, Wayne Crompton. No. Cheers, Andy. Only 11 days to the first Asia Cup game. Can't wait. Orange Club, yeah. Duncan lit the chocolate off, yeah. Viscount Mints. God, I've not had one of them for years. Crack cocaine flavoured Oreo cookies. Ginger nuts for Dunkin'. Absolutely agree, Bernard. It's a carrot. It's a carrot. What does that mean? Football games. Oh, nice, mate. Yeah, I live on Ringway Road. Oh, really? Whereabouts on Ringway Road do you live? Oh, are you talking about going down Ringway Road towards the garage to Style Road? You must be on the left there, I'm guessing. Spot and Ivor with the Viscounts, or Viscounts, however you want to call it. That's what plane spotters say when they see an EasyJet. It's a carrot. Oh, Scottish shortbread, yeah, if you get a good one, yeah. Kiam, what? Yeah, there, so that's where you live on the left-hand side, okay. Chocolate, so they come right over your house then. You don't need to go to the pub or to the viewing park. You can just stand in your bedroom and watch them come over your house. Chocolate animals, God, yeah, forgot about those. The little ones. I have liked and subscribed, by the way. Thank you very much, Plain Spotted Ringway. If you want to come on and talk about biscuits, crisp butties, this is the place to be. We don't really talk about football. Newton Heath, me, okay. So you're Newton Heath, Marcus. Nope, you don't watch them from your house. Cadbury's Fingers, yeah, classics. I like the ones, they've got like biscuity ones, haven't they? Rather than just the normal ones, these ones that are like double biscuit or something like that. Lavinius, I'm cool. Is any player coming to City, Man City after Rodri? We talked about it already, mate. You're a bit late. You need to go back and watch the video on the channel that I did before, the new series called Pre-Season Friendly. And we talk all about potential transfers coming in. I stood with them once, proper weird experience. Cookie Monster, cornflake jam tart with custard. That's a proper school thing, though. That is Cookie Monster. That's got to be a school thing. Cornflake jam tart with custard, because that's what they used to have in my school, Oldwood Primary, and also Poundswick. It was cornflake jam tart with custard. I'm from Moston section. I'm sorry for starting the biscuit thing. Okay, it's your fault, it's not mine. This is the most English conversation. Chocolate covered caviar. Oh, I'm not having that one. Home of the scum. Nice. Ivor Anthony, 11 Algerian dislikes so far. I upset 3 million Mahrez lovers in one tweet last year. Hey, we've got it. I mean, we get about 40 a day. Who they're from, who knows? But anyway, it is what it is. I'm not going to get precious over dislikes and whatever else. It's just not going to happen. Oh, semolina. I've not had that for years. I like rice pudding, cold rice pudding. Steve Pink wafers, so wrong on many levels, but chocolate chip cookies, yeah. Fox's biscuits are good but expensive. Chocolate chip cookies, yeah. Most of nice. Don't tell me, Marcus, you were trying to write Moston and wrote most of nice, and eventually wrote Moston. Cookie, I went to North Mount School for boys back in the day. Blue Riband, they're right up there in my top 3. Where's the biscuit thong? Japan makes some great cookies, so I hear. Well, you're out there, you should know. United have signed Delict. Yeah, right. Tapioca, yuck. Oh, yeah, I like it. Apple crumble and custard, that's a school thing. Soggy semolina, love it. I've noticed the dislikes. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm not getting precious over it and upset over the whole bloody, If people want to come on the channel and give it a like because they're from somewhere else or they don't like it or what, honestly, I'm not bothered. I'm not going down the route of it. Let them do it. It's up to them. Gold bars. Not had them for ages. They're like a creamy one, aren't they? Skived free full English and work 3 days in a row. Really? Jesus. I hope you do plenty of activity. No way, that isn't too far from me, but they've changed school now. Went to Abraham Moss High School in Cheetham Hill. Dragging me from Ireland. What are all these biscuits? You need to come over here. Auto-correct. Oh, mate, I lived in Cheetham Hill. Plain spotting, gold bars, class, there you go. Andy, best poutine is in Montreal. Better than fish and chips when you're drunk. Right, listen, I'm going before I get myself in trouble. Listen, guys, hope you enjoyed the videos that we put out today. Your channel is fun, mate. Ignore the dis. Yeah, of course, mate. I don't make any difference. I'm not bothered who's doing it for what reasons. It's just one of those pink and white bars. I don't know what they are. Terry, what are they? I'm not bothered. It's one of those things. Original Monster. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. And savoury fish and chips. Yeah, still buy them for my lads. They love them. Your top bloke, mate. Keep it up. Thank you. Our Kit Kat's a biscuit. Yeah, go on, they are. See you, Andy, mate. See you, EF. How you doing? Rice pudding skin. Yes, very nice. Later, Andy. See you, Marcus. Guys, thanks, and everyone will check out all the uploaded stuff later. No problem. Go and have a watch of it. Don't forget, before I go, 2 videos put out this morning. One, well, this afternoon, and one this morning. One was episode 6 of Who Are You with Akio Fernandez. He's the founder of the Man City's official supporters club. Really interesting talking to Akio. There's also the brand new series called Pre-Season Friendly, and where we talk to City fans and just ask them about what's happened over the last week or so. And obviously this week we've had Angelino, we've had Rodri signing, and I asked them all about, you know, possibly who we're going to get. Do you think we're going to get a right back, centre back? Are we going to get any more signings? Are we going to, you know, do this, that and the other? And what about the academy kids? And all of those things in there. So go over and check that out. What else? Finally, Jaffa Cake, Biscuits or cake? Oh, Biscuits, yeah. Kiam, cheers Andy, the dislike crew will soon be back. Goldbridge, DT all go through the same stuff, but it means you're doing a great job. Yes, mate, it is one of those things, yeah. Cheers Andy, just off to watch pre-season. Good. Enjoy it, mate. They go hard when left, so yeah. Cake, oh, reckon. Yeah, they do, I agree, because cakes are in packets, aren't they? So, United side Delit and Messi and Ray's best friend, they're great. Spot on. Listen, guys, if you haven't subscribed, click notification, click that bell icon. That way you'll be notified when we go live. And comment below the video. And like I said, if you want to come on any of the series that we're still running, I don't know how long I'll just put the email address up here. I don't know how long the Who Are You series is going to run for. It'll just run its course naturally. Still got loads more videos to put out on that series. But if people want to come on, all you have to do is send me an email, drop me a line. It takes about 10 minutes of your time. And we do it via a Skype call. And it's recorded, and I tell you it's being recorded. And we do that. So if you want to come on, you're more than welcome to come on. I've got more videos doing this weekend. And or if you think I want to come on and do this brand new series called Pre-Season Friendly, you're more than welcome. Or if not, just comment below the video. If you've got any ideas, please feel free. We're open to ideas here at Man City Fan TV. I'll come on if I wear a mask and call myself happy. Hey, Ivy, you're more than welcome. If you want to call yourself Rabbi Ivy, I don't mind. I actually don't mind. I'm sure others will probably be really pissed off with it, but hey, that's just the way it is. I've got big shoulders, and it don't bother me, mate. So if you want to come on in a gimp mask or something like that and call yourself Rabbi Ivy, then you're more than welcome. See you, Marcus. It's a great video, mate. Thank you, Roberto Blondie. Kiam from the coffee shop. Who are you? Kiam from the coffee shop. Kiam from the coffee shop. Who are you? Marcus, was that recording comment about that guy? Was that recording comment about that guy? What do you mean by that, mate? I don't know. I seen that video, Rabbi. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, the rabbing thing. Yeah. Cheers, mate. On it in a mode, no problem. Thanks again, Andy. See you, Blue Heart. See you tomorrow. Goldbridge has all my gimp masks. Love the biscuits, Ad. I don't want to be on camera. I'm wanted by the FBI. How come it always, for the last few days, has turned into mentalness? But it's great. I love it. So, guys, thank you so much for coming on, giving you all the comments. If you haven't given it a thumbs up before you do, give it a thumbs up. That way we might get we might get 3 above the 50 odd dislikes we'll probably get. Right, we're all leaving the coffee shop now. It's chucked out. Gotta go, folks. Thanks, Andy. Great stuff. Thank you. Guys, see you tomorrow. Go check out the videos. It's Andy from Man City Fan TV. You're all absolute superstars, and you make me laugh, and it's been brilliant today. So thank you very much. Always a laugh, mate. That's what it's all about. Of course it is. It's not just about Man City. It's about having a laugh and meeting other Blues from around the world. So take care. See you tomorrow.